Duval County, here in Florida. On the banks of the St. Johns River, we look inside Everbank Stadium in Jacksonville. For the right to represent the AFC in this year's Super Bowl. Off we go on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing to begin is Richardson. He's got a man. That's Josh Downs. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Putting the tight end in motion. On the ground for the 1st time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Tyson Campbell there to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. To the outside, hauled in by Pittman.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. And he's got Woods. It's complete. And he will score. Jelani Woods. Touchdown, Colts. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. first and 10.
On red. Here we go.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it'll bring up second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. A big one there on third down. Good for 26 yards.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
On first and 10, Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. He is in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On first down, it's Richardson. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one is caught. It is a touchdown. There's a marker down. Let's see if it holds up. Now Gay for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Colts will move out to a 14-7 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
All right, let's go.
A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. Inside the 40. 20. 15. And he is gone. 70 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. Trying to avoid tacklers there, but the ball is out. The Jaguars have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They were able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
Finding space inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Hey, run!
They'll go back to ETN on first down. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. He's tackled there by Quiddy Pay. Second and 7.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Here we go, son.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Taking off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Third down, 3 to go.
Hey, easy. Ralph, Ralph! Ralph, Ralph! Here we go, son.
Lawrence now. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Once the quarterback leaves the pocket, the hope is that it buys him a little time to allow second reaction from his receivers downfield. What he's not accounting for is the speed of a lot of these defensive ends in the league, Mike. He closed that distance a lot faster than I think the quarterback anticipated, and he comes away with a sack. Man, that's just tough on an offense, Mike. I mean, you work so hard to get in position to take the lead, and it just doesn't work out.
Now flags fly. Looks like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
Let's go now. Go!
From the gun, Richardson. Pass right side to Downs. Now inside the 25. And he will score. Josh Downs. Touchdown, Indy. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. The extra point by Gay is good. And the Colts have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Hey, Lion! Here we go, son.
Now here's Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Hot! Hot!
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. He'll drop this for ETN. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Red on red. Silver.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. He's across midfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. It's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this.
Ready? Red 23. Silver.
On the give is ETN. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Kill! Great job. Red.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Colts have got him. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down. Here's a run going left. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. This throw right side, pulled in by Pittman. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
These are 24. Here we go.
Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Foye Oluokun.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Throwing is Lawrence. Backs to his big tight end, Gesicki. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Hey, easy. Route.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Zaire Franklin. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick 6.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his 2nd interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick 6.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Keelan Robinson to return. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 42-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion, Lion.
Lawrence. That's complete to ETN.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Silver.
Now Lawrence. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. They get 19 on that pass play. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
Up the middle, here's ETN. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Hey. Red.
To throw is Lawrence. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. Mike Gesicki. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. And he's got Woods. It's complete. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Looking middle, and he's got downs. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. Matt Gay coming on for this field goal try. Officially a 29-yard attempt. His kick is good. And the Colts going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Red on red.
Lawrence now to throw on first down. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Rodney Thomas. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime here in the AFC title game, as we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando. Check in with the coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in our studios with the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Etienne. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
All right, let's go.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
That's a heck of a stop there defensively, Mike. 2nd and inches, you're thinking the first down is pretty much a formality, but not for this defense. They pack it in tight, they sell out on the run, and they're going to force this team to snap it again on 3rd down.
Here's 3rd down and a few
11,
inches.
11. Lisa, 24. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the first down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up first down.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
Now he'll run it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. And I'll tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
A first down throw for Lawrence. High throw, but it's reeled in. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And That mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
That is caught at the 3. And he's got another one. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Extra point by Little is good. And the Jaguars are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They put Woods in motion. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It was Andre Cisco there to bring him down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get this close to the 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves 3rd and short. From the gun, Richardson. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
On red.
They'll start the drive on the ground, and here comes a reverse. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
Hey.
ETN now on 1st and 10. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Here we go.
2nd down, Lawrence. He'll go right and find his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Red 23.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Jacksonville.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now here's Lawrence. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Kirk is the motion man. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Hey, Jupiter. Hey, run.
They'll run it here with ETN. Not much happening there, just a short gain. A little closer. Here's 2nd and
Hey,
goal.
Goal. Silver.
They'll run with Bigsby. He slams it in there, and he is in. Hank Bigsby. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Can the defense do it again? From the 1.
Hey, easy. Ralph,
3rd down now,
Ralph.
and goal. In motion comes Thomas. Now this looks like a design run, and he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Jaguars will tie the game here in the 3rd quarter.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Run with Taylor, and he'll manage to get to the 33. Foye Aluakun with the play. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Hey, Lion. Red.
From the gun, a give to ETN. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big game, and he picks up the 1st down.
On red.
They'll go back to ETN on 1st down. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Hey. Here we go, sir.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He'll drop this for ETN. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
At this stage of the game, one play could be the difference between winning and losing, and that dangerous throw is just a little risky for my liking. I understand the notion of trying to make a play and being aggressive, but one turnover here, and this game could be over. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll run. Room up the sideline at the 45. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Downs goes in motion. They'll run here. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On 2nd down, Richardson. And this one is caught by Pierce. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Richardson operating from the pistol. He gets this complete to Mitchell. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 35 yards. They'll keep it on the ground. And not much there. Down to about the 13. They put Woods in motion. They'll stick to the ground. The Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds at the 2.
A chance here for this back to really show his speed. He saw the room on the perimeter, and he was able to get around the edge. Thought he was going to get right to the pylon. Comes up just short. Down near the goal line, sets up 1st and goal.
They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he will do it himself. He's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win? So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown
Time to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Second down and 8.
11, Agate. Here we go, son.
Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Big play coming up. This is third down. To throw is Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. Now Lawrence. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on fourth down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on fourth down. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's into the end zone yet again. Josh Downs. Touchdown Colts. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game.
Makes the score Colts 45, Jaguars 34.
So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Hey, run! Silver!
To throw is Lawrence. A throw on the run is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's second down and 3.
Hey, hey, hey. Here we go, sir.
They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jaguars. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back. And
he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They go right back to Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. A gain there of 15. That's good for a Colts first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
First and 10. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. So this one, a win for the visiting